Race number 7, 1200 metres. We're still on the turf here for the 7th on the programme. It's a Class 3 contest headed by Turf Sprint, who was runner-up behind Hot King Prawn over the 1,000 metres last time out. Everbrave just makes his second start. Two debutants here, Marvel Joy and Multi-Facets. Happy Surveys, course and distance for the first time. Have Infinity Endeavour, goes up in class. Very impressed with Happy Valley last time out. Pakistan Baby, a 3-time winner over the trip, but they were all at Happy Valley, and Victory Machine was last behind Prince Harmony last time out.
Yeah, well, All My Gain is a horse that's found a little bit of his natural pace. He had it earlier on in his career and it looks like it's returned. Victory Machine was quite forward in a recent trial. Multi-Facets probably not too far away. The other newcomer, Marvel Joy, showed pace in one of his trials, but likely to get a little bit further back. I think Hard Promise from barrier 6 can probably be in a good spot. Infinity Endeavour, likewise, from 3.
Multi-Facets is coming here with his first start. He's 11.89 pounds. He's quite a big horse. Barrier number 2 did win over a mile plus in the UK, and has won on the Tapeta course as well. And he trials well and works well on the surface. Fun Machine was very unlucky at his last start, and he's come in that race with no problems. Has lost 8 pounds, so you can see he has lost a little bit of weight coming into this particular contest. But he's fit. He's very fit going down here. And Infinity Endeavour was very, very impressive last time, and looks most progressive. He's come in that race with no issues whatsoever. You can see here he's moving well. Not a particularly quick time, but he's doing everything he needs to do in his stride and working quite well. Victory Machine, the one you talked about before, Brett, Matthew Poon will take the mount. And he's put on 31 pounds, this horse, but he looks okay for it. And he's working well down the back straight there.
All right, that's Victory Machine. Let's start off, though, with Infinity Endeavour at Happy Valley last time out. Joe Moreira said before the race that he's going to need further in time and he'll get better as well, but couldn't have been any more impressive.
No, he was super impressive, and Sharp Mine had been going well at the time. Yeah, this was first up. He just pounced on the lead, didn't he, and raced away to win quite effortlessly. So he's going to be the testing material, I would have thought, here again, stepping back to the bigger track. Yeah,
he looks really well placed. He's come on from that run as well, so a few positive signs for him.
All right, Turf Sprint was behind Hot King Prawn last time. It gets up to the 1,200 metres. He's carried weight to victory in the past, and he's also won off a higher mark than this too. Yeah,
he has. Barrier 12 is just a question mark because he can pull a little bit in his races. I mean, obviously this is pretty good form. He was no match for Hot King Prawn, but he still came along nicely enough. Look, you know, I've got a lot of time for this horse, but I didn't find a place for him.
Yeah, I think he's one for the fridge, Paul, actually, because I don't think this is the right race for him, but you can save him for another day because he looks close again.
All right, OK, that's Turf Sprint. Brett Preble from Barrier 12. Marvel Joy makes his first start here. Charlie Hill's trained him in the UK. He won a maiden at Epsom, in actual fact. What do we know of him so far here?
He's by helmet. We haven't seen many of the helmets here at all. So he's had 6 trials to come here, 11.58. I think he'll come on for the run, so I'm happy just to watch him go around. He's got barrier 1, but in the trials I've seen, I'd just like to see a little bit more.
Of the newcomers, Neil Callan's done a lot of work with both of them, Marvel Joy and Multi-Facets, and he's riding Multi-Facets, so I'm going to follow that form and thinking pattern.
Winner of that trial, incidentally, is Insatiable. Remember that name? Still waiting to see him on the track. Good question.
Got a feeling it might be running next Wednesday too, Andrew.
All right, we'll keep an eye on that. Multi-Facets, anyway. Brett just mentioned there. Neil Callan will be riding. We can hear from him now.
Neil, you've ridden Multi-Facets in both of his barrier trials leading into his Hong Kong debut. How's his preparation been?
Yeah, he's been quite... for a European horse, he's come here, he's settled in quite well, and... you know, the both times I've trialled him, he's just been nice and quiet. But the last time he hit the line strong behind Fantastic 8. So, you know, if his trials are a gauge to go on, you know, I think he shouldn't disgrace himself.
You're in a good position to comment on this. Former David Simcock course from the UK. What do you make of his European form?
Yeah, well, funny enough, David wasn't here for the internationals when he had a runner, but his wife was here, and we met up with her, and she gave me quite a lot of lowdown on the horse. But, you know, I think the main thing from him is he's got a really good temperament. He's settled in really well, and like I say, his trials have been nice and straightforward. And, you know, his form in England, I suppose, was up to a mile. So, you know, whatever he's going to do first up, he's going to improve on. But, you know, there's obviously a couple in the race. But I think from a good gate, if he can jump clean and just everything happen nice and easy for him, that I can see him running a good race.
Still a Colts as well, multifacets. He won at Wolverhampton on the Depeter and Yarmouth. That was his last start.
He looks scopy, doesn't he? So, yeah, I've liked what I've seen. I'll have him in the tips for sure. Yeah,
I've got him in the numbers as well. Look, he's obviously won over further. He's looked good since he's been here, but you expect him to step up next time, 14, 1600, and then that's when you'd be really interested. Yeah. It could be another horse to follow out of this one.
I think he might run a nice race. Fresh, Andrew. I'll bars him. Paul's got the other one.
Infinity Endeavour. Can't believe the price at the moment, Paul. 4.10 about the favourite.
Yeah, I've got him on top, Infinity Endeavour, so I'm happy with the 4.10. I'll back him to win there, you can see that. Fun Machine, he was unlucky at his last start, like him coming to Sharton, and he's pretty fit going to this contest. Multifacets, the first starter, he'll be catching the eye late. And Victory Machine will give him a chance down the very bottom as well. He has put on all that weight, but I think it's a good thing for him. So 10, 8, 5 and 14, but backing the 10 at $4.
Yeah, I'm tipping him as well. I'd be very surprised if he started that price on the basis of what he did at Happy Valley last start, the fact that he's trained by John Size as well. Interesting, Sam Clipperton's got a few rides there for John on Saturday, so he could be kicking this one home. I'm going to throw in Multifacets. I think Hard Promise is just about ready to do something and fill a place. And Fun Machine did have some excuses, as highlighted by Paul at his last start at the Valley. He was well spec'd too late in betting. He was brown lamped, if I remember rightly. Yeah. So I'm going to do a Quinella with 10 as the banker and then 2 and 5 as the second spot.
Yeah, I agree with everything you said. Infinity Endeavour, one of the better ones on the programme, I think. That's race number 7.